But now John and Ace, oh my. First of all, Ace, yo, you ain't got no neck, and you big as shit for no reason. I'm not saying no reason, but no reason. John, you came in the suit, but you was we wanted that John versus Chess, that John versus Jack Boy. You almost made this debatable. You almost accepted this, cause the new era, if Ace would've came hard that third round, Easy started this shit. Ace would've continued this shit. And they would have had all motives to talk that shit, son. We got something to speak about. I'm going to see you on that green screen, though. Shout out to Chris Unbias, but that crowd was biased. Because if you wasn't spitting that heat, they was talking through your shit. And they didn't give a fuck if we had mic problems or not. And, John, don't book another host like that, son. He wasn't doing his job. He was just letting the crowd just talk they shit while niggas was rapping, son. And we on Unbias TV. It's Deadass Talk. Follow me at Deadass Talk on Instagram, Twitter, and you gonna see these recaps all the time. And shout out to Chris Unbias for fucking with the kid at Unbias TV, you heard?
Is the reason battle rap got weird. A nigga made a song top tier that ain't top tier. If I'm the one that pulled up on the nigga, how am I scared? I handle shit like a can of spritz. All that stops here, easy. Question, you the captain of the block where? The Poconos? Nigga, that's the...
I got bad news, 2-1 over SnakeEyez. I got Fliiko and Riggz battle of the night. I can't call it.
While we battling, you ain't want to answer when I asked before. Do me one favor. When you see a horse, slap a horse. Said you got my addy right. Call me when you at the door. Don't you got a fresh cut?
A cloning PC. I'm gonna go clone 2-1. And John and Ace. I'm gonna take John 2-1.
30 clip feet in the stainless steel. 30 niggas, one me, had to even the playing field. Wasn't getting caught slipping, figured I had the grip. Look how it all transpired. Nina just had it.
Like, Ace got what he wanted, and Ace don't know exactly what he done got himself into.
Cause I ain't lend a handout for him. He went from chasing all that clout to getting ran down on. So I'ma ask again, are we battling or just wasting breath? Better yet, March 20th, pussy the date is set.
Yo, John wouldn't have came off the porch. He wouldn't have risked all this if he wasn't gonna 30 that boy. He know what's at stake.
Yo, what up, man? Chris Unbias checking back in, man. Back with another blog. You know what time it is, man. FAD 3, man. Bullpen Battle League. I just got home. I'm tired as hell. This recap may not be out until in the morning. I was going to try to put it out tonight. I ain't going to be able to stay up. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm not going to be able to stay up. But, man, definitely a pretty good event, man. It was very crowded in the building, man. A lot of people showed up. Pretty much a lot of people in battle rap was there, man. New Jersey Twerk was there. Tay-Rock was there. Bonus was there. Helmsy the God was there. Dre Dennis was there. The Champion crew was there, minus Jay Black. D.I. the Henny Man was there. Ryder was there. Jazz the Rapper was there. The list goes on, man. I Miss Miami was there. Stamp was there. Who else? A lot of people, man. A lot of people came, man, and definitely supported John's event. Shotgun Shook was in the building too, and you know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You go to these venues, man, and you get the respect and the love you deserve, man. FAD 3 Media Access, man. Shout out to them for that. It's always interesting, man, coming back. I was a little bit afraid to come back to battle rap. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't really know like how people would accept me back. When I got out and I'm just looking at all these blogs, the only thing I'm seeing is just a whole bunch of negativity. And I'm like, yo, if I come back, it's going to be a bunch of trolling. It's still trolling. Don't get me wrong. Niggas troll me all the time. Every time I put a comment somewhere, someone underneath the comment saying something crazy or whatever. That's to be expected. I don't really be tripping on that. Bro, when I tell you the amount of handshakes, the amount of salutes, the amount of glad you back, the amount of, man, glad this case is behind you, glad this case is getting behind you, glad, you know, this chick lied on you. Like, so many conversations I had with people, man. You know what I'm saying? People talking about bloggers, just talking about me like, you know, the weirdo bloggers, man. People talking like, yo, don't sweat that, man. Just keep doing your thing. Bro, the love always outweighs the hate, bro. And for as much drama as I get online or trolling or whatever, it's never that in the building. It's never that in the building at the end of the day. I ain't gonna lie, Twerk approached me though. Shout out to New Jersey Twerk. He was like, yo, we got a problem. I think he was checking my temperature, man. I was like, a problem about what? He was like, no, I'm just saying, like niggas was saying you was talking shit about me in a blog, and I was just like, I put you on the stock drop list. I said, I put you on the stock drop list. He was like, no, I ain't really caring about that. Like somebody said you said I was lame or something. I said, nah, I never said you was lame. I said, if the only thing I would say is that someone did some lame shit, I ain't gonna never say you lame. I said the only thing I talked about was you and Jada Nightwing. That's the only battle the only thing you had going on in battle rap since then. And I told him, I said, I always tell people you one of my favorite battlers. You pretty much, you can put everything together. You have the ability to be one of the best. So I said, people love to tell you, oh, Chris put you on a stock drop list, but they don't tell you I say that too. They don't tell you I say you one of the best. They don't tell you I say, despite the fact that this dude, man, not have had his rounds together, lost the swamp or whatever, New Jersey Twerk is still one of my favorite battlers to watch. I said, they don't never tell you that. They'll tell you I put you on a stock drop list, but they don't tell you what I said before I broke down a stock drop list. So I said, no, I ain't got no issue with you, man. I ain't say nothing bad about you. So that was pretty much it. That was like the only little thing I had with a ballad. But he did tell me he respected the fact that I take all this heat and come outside. He was like, yo, a lot of bloggers, I have issues with them because they won't come out. And he was like, at least you will come outside. At least you will say what you got to say and show up. So salute to everybody that was in the building, man. As far as the event, John, I keep it real with you, man. You know, this Unbiased review, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to always keep it real. The mics were terrible tonight, bro. I mean, it is what it is. They was terrible tonight. It was like one person would be mic'd up, the other person would not be mic'd up. Then one person would be mic'd up, the other person would sound like they weren't mic'd up. And it just really was an issue, man. And as much as I love the crowds being back in the building, there was some booing. There was some booing. We can't even get around it. There was some booing in this venue. And, you know, that's the disappointing thing about the crowds is I hate to see people like practice and go over their rounds. It's a lot to get in front of people and spit your bars, bro. Like, it's a lot mentally it takes out of you. And to know that you put in all this effort and you get booed, there was chants of 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 3. Like, nah, that shit be, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that is just what it is with the crowds. But I would love to always take the crowd over this COVID era. So that I still would love to take the crowd over that. But let's get down to the battles, man. Battle number 1. First battle of the night was like a bullpen, kind of like champion bullpen, like tryout champion or whatever. So you had Reggie P, who has been a freestyle champion forever in Atlanta, bro. Like, niggas could not beat him for an entire year with freestyling in Atlanta. That's just how much he was getting busy in Atlanta, and I see he's still battling to this day. And he was battling a dude named 6'8". I never heard of 6'8" before. Crazy thing is, the nigga didn't look 6'8". I don't really know, man. Niggas be naming themselves stuff, and I don't know. Nigga look 6'5". I gotta keep it real with you. I know what 6'8" look like. I think my brother is like 6'7", if I'm not mistaken. He looks shorter than my brother. So I don't know why he named 6'8" and he looks 6'5". No, never mind. Anyway, shout out to you, though. But I gotta keep it real, bro. You lost 3-0. You lost 3-0, man. Reggie P put in that work, beat this man 3-0, pretty much took the crowd, took everything that he could from him in his battle. Took the crowd, took the respect. He won $1,000, was $1,000 bet on the line, and he won the chicken. At the end of the day, he won the chicken. So, salute to Reggie P, man. Shout out to Reggie P for that.
Man, what's going on, man?
Fresh out that battle, man. How you feel about it?
Everything was good, man. I think he might have got the first round, but I was heating up like towards the end of that one. But I think he might have got the first round. The other two, though, real easy, man. Yeah, man.
Freestyle champ.
Yes, man. They don't understand, man. How many times I've been in that kind of situation. Where it was like do or die, it was a championship thing, it was just a real big battle, you know what I mean? So I felt that, you know, of course I was at home, but I'm saying I felt at home on the stage, very comfortable, you know what I mean? So, man, it felt good. The crowds was back, that felt good, man.
Next battle was Flico L versus Riggz. this was probably a battle that I thought this might be battle of the night. I'm going to be real with you because Fliiko L has always been someone I thought was very, very good. He always been like a spit that heat bullpen kind of guy. And he never really made it really on the URL like that. But he always had the talent to be on URL. And then you had Riggz, who just battled, obviously, JC and A-Ward. Riggz 1-3-0. I got to keep it real with you, Fliiko L. I got to keep it real with you, my nigga. Riggz won this battle 3-0, man. Shout out to Riggz.
No, just me. I'm well. How are you? Get her. How do I call it? 3-0. I'm working. Yeah. Was the other guy even rapping? Did he ever rap? He did. He had a couple. Yeah. Get her. Go ahead. She wants to say something. Go ahead.
But Riggz, he was in his bag, bro. He was in his bag. Ain't no way around it. Fliiko L, I fuck with you. You lost 3-0. It is what it is. Riggz was in his bag, man. Shout out to Riggz, man. Definitely shout out to Riggz.
Latest night, slide to Atlanta. I should catch John slipping, blaze the pipe. I give a fuck about this battle. Nigga, I'll literally take your life. And I mean every single word, John. I ain't saying it twice.
Now, I told you there was some mic issue. So obviously, everybody on the left side had a better mic and everybody on the right side had a worse mic. So you had Riggz, who pretty much had the better mic, and Fliiko L not the better mic. But Riggz is also more aggressive. His delivery is better, and he had the better mic. But even if none of that mattered, he also had the better bars. Won the battle 3-0, man. Clearly no debating. Who else we had? Clone versus PC. Shout out PC, but this was body of the night. I gotta be real with you, man. PC, you got killed. It was body of the night, man. Clone pretty much went in there, beat you easily all 3 rounds, and pretty much really bodied you, bro. I gotta be honest with you. He really bodied you.
What we doing tonight, man? How you feel? First of all, how you feel, man?
Feel good, bro. Feel good, man. What we doing today, though? Are we running phase today?
Running phase?
We catching phase today.
Okay.
This thing about 3 years in the making.
So this a lot. It's a little bit of history between you and PC, huh?
Yeah, you can say that. I mean, I was motivated for this battle at one point. Newz on some favor for John.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, but PC's still dope. It's still gonna be a dope battle. I feel like. You feel me? I just know what I'm coming to do, and I know what he can't do. So.
Alright. The crazy part is the nigga wasn't even mic'd up. He didn't even have a mic. He was on the right side, and PC was on the left side, which is the better mic side. But Clone said, you know what, fuck it. My mic's messed up. I'm just gonna talk louder, project myself better. And bro, his performance was, it was pretty dope, bro. Like it was I don't know, pretty amazing for his standards. I'm not gonna even lie. Like a lot of people don't even know who Clone is. A lot of people don't really watch Clone battles like they should, but he is actually nice as fuck. So he beat PC easy, bro. Easy beat PC. And I mean to the point where like niggas chant 3-0, 3. Like it just got bad for PC, bro. It got really bad for PC, and then he just sitting on stage like, it's just crazy. And like during the rounds, he looking at Clone rounds like they not that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even when Clone would say a good bar, he'll hold up one like, nigga, like that's your only good bar of the round. But then at the end when niggas is chanting 3-0, he's like kind of like acknowledging that he got bodied pretty much. So that was that. Next battle, man. What was the next battle? Bad Newz versus SnakeEyez. I got Bad Newz winning this battle, man. 2-1, man. Clearly, 2-1. Shout out to SnakeEyez, man. I definitely felt like they was not rocking with you. The crowd wasn't. They fuck with you in the first round. After the first round, they wasn't rocking with you no more. But you was on the right side as well, and you had the worse mic. And Bad Newz was on the left side, and he had the better mic. And that definitely was a problem. But I am still able to hear what you're saying, and I still feel like Bad Newz beat you 2 of those rounds. I gotta keep it real with you. I feel like he beat you 2 of those rounds. I know you got booed. I know that, I mean, slightly booed. I know they wasn't really rocking with you. I know you would say a bar and not get a reaction and get that was also going on too. Niggas saying bars, not getting a reaction, and then you expect a reaction because you in a crowd and you don't get a reaction and it throws you off. That was happening to Bad Newz. I mean, that was happening to SnakeEyez, but. No, you gotta keep your composure, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't really like the fact that you don't get a reaction. You can't let it get to you like that. But I got Bad Newz winning this battle, man. He definitely won. He definitely won this battle. And shout out to SnakeEyez though. He did his thing. They wasn't rocking with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. They definitely was not rocking with you. But you know, you battling someone that battles on Bullpen a lot. In Bad Newz, so people know him more, and he's a South dude. Even though he in the Carolinas, he's still like a South dude. You obviously coming from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying niggas just ain't fucking with you because you're a New Yorker, but I don't know. I really don't know. Bad Newz, he wasn't super crazy, but he had some very timely bars that was hitting in this battle.
I told y'all this was kind of biblical, so let me vent a minute. You see, Rex was like Moses. Yeah, we both was that mob, but that nigga was fake. Y'all see how quick he was to put his own staff down and turn into a snake?
So he won that battle. All these battles are clear, bro. Like, these battles really not debatable. That's the thing. Ace, Amin, and John. Let's talk about the main event. Coming into this battle, I thought John would win the battle, but I did think Ace would make it closer. Like, I thought he could at least win a round. And I felt like Ace's reputation is preceding him, but it's not like he's actually better than people are making him seem like he is. You know what I'm saying? Because people are making it seem, because he done choked and different stuff, people make it seem like he's not as good. His talk game is outweighing his actual battle game. But if you really, really listen to his bars, it's not that he doesn't have good material. So I thought he could probably win a round. So, you know, obviously we in Atlanta, we at Bullpen, we at John's league. John had his little suit on and everything, looking like an insurance salesman. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, had some people with him. They was in their suits. I thought they was like some Muslims or something. I thought he was really finna flip the whole Ace, and go a whole religion route. But he didn't really do that. Ace was funny, bro. So John goes first. And he has a good first round. Like, really good first round. But every time he lied, Ace would put a cap on.
Playing the battle rappers WWF. Beat this nigga man.
This nigga Ace was literally on stage, bro. Like this. No, I don't even, that cap too small. Ace was like literally on stage. Like this, bro. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, every time he lied, the nigga would have like a cap like this. And they would be going like this. To the point where the nigga be standing on stage like this. This how the nigga was on stage, bro. But it was also pretty clever. This shit looked dumb as hell. I ain't gonna front. But it was also pretty clever on him because he was trying to point out that every time John lied, I'm going to put a cap on. You know what I'm saying? To let niggas know you capping. But John first round was good. You know how John do have some very slick lines. Ace shocked me in that first round, man. That angle he took about just talking about, you know, all the lies John said about the fight and pulling out a gun and not using it. Like, that was what he talked about in round one. He had some nice bars. I can't remember him. I know he flipped his multiple choice. It was he said some A, B, something, you know, leave you with no options. That was crazy. He had some other stuff in there, man. He was freestyling, like you got a suit on, or you got you got a tie on, a suit and tie or whatever, you know, closed casket. That was fire, and that seemed like that was just off the top. Like, he don't know John is wearing a suit, but he had like some rebuttals and stuff. The first round I gave to Ace. I thought Ace had a really good first round, really surprisingly good, you know, considering just how good John's first was. For Ace to come back and kind of match it was crazy. Second round, John woke up, bro. I mean, it wasn't like he was asleep because he didn't have a bad first, but this second round is the best round of the battle. Like, he really got his bag in the second round, really was talking his shit in the second round, really doing his thing in the second round. And I got him winning the second round pretty clearly. Ace started off slow. And let me go back to the first round with Ace. First of all, they tried to boot a nigga in the round. And Ace set a bar that didn't, you know how you do like a long build up and then when you get to the bar, it's not super crazy. But it actually wasn't that bad. The crowd's just fucking stupid and they booed the nigga anyway. So they booed him and but he still won the round, bro. He fought back and still won the round. That's to be commended. That's to be respected. In that the second round, his mic drops. So he starts off kind of slow. Now, mind you, I told you John was cooking in that second round. He starts off kind of slow. And then when he getting heated up, the mic drops. Like, the shit like literally fell on the floor, bro. No, it wasn't a mic. It was just, you know how they be having the little battery pack shit attached to them? It fell on the floor. That shit was loud as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, so it took him a little bit of time to attach it back on and stuff, all like this. And, you know, like, bro, like literally like 25, 30 seconds then went by before he get back into his bar. Now, mind you, that's a long time when you heating up. It killed his momentum. So he was going to have a hard time beating that round. Anyway, I got to keep it real with you. But it killed his momentum and he heated up in the second half of his round. It just wasn't enough. So he clearly lost the second round. The third round, John had a good third round. But I felt like it was the worst round from him in that battle was in the third. He was saying stuff like, you know, of course he had like some money. Oh, I haven't paid you your second half. He kind of reenacted the Jack Boy stuff. If you don't want your money, nigga, go get it. Throws it in the crowd, all that kind of stuff.
Whether you working with me or working for me, there's no difference. And I ain't even pay this nigga. So wicked. That ain't fun. Ace, you still want your money? Go get it.
He did that, twice. He brought the bar back and said it a different way and then said, if you want your money, go get it again. Threw the money in the crowd. It's crazy. Niggas thought it was real money. Niggas was going after that bread only to find out it was prop money.
But how did he know? How he found out?
That's crazy. But anyway, so that was his round. I'm looking at the round like, yo, this shit is beatable. Like, it's good, but it's beatable. If Ace just has a good third round, he'll win the battle. Ace had obviously a domestic angle playing off everything that John has with the whole, you know, the rumors or whatever. I don't even know how true they are about putting his hands on a woman. And I got him losing that round, bro. I fuck with Ace. I think he's not underrated, but I think he's misunderstood. I guess that's what I say. He's better than what people give him credit for, but his reputation precedes him. But John had a better third. He just had a better third. He won this battle 2-1. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you can lose a battle and still win if you want to give that to Ace Amin because people thought he was going to get killed. And he made it close enough to be debated because I think some people give him the battle 2-1, but the majority will give this battle to John 2-1.
I said, ain't no misogynist, so keep the distance. These niggas are not violent, they are abusive. You gotta keep the difference. You supposed to be on King vs. Queen. You've been comfortable when it comes to beating bitches. You can beat bitches. You can beat the riches. You can beat the riches. But with a piece of paper, these people that take your family and play keep away. How you gonna keep your household and lead the way when you gotta be at least 100 feet away? Either way.
But he had stuff like that, like how you gonna be able to do this when you're supposed to be like 150 feet from her. I guess it's like a restraining order. So he had those kind of bars. But John still had some pretty slick wordplay, even if you thought the throwing the money in the crowd was kind of corny. You know what I'm saying? But John just, to me, had a better third. If Ace would have just stopped the domestic stuff and actually went into something else, it would have been pretty cool. But it started to get a little bit old, even though he was getting a little bit of a reaction. But it was just like, okay, You know, okay, because you got to set up everything, and it's a long, drawn-out setup. This is what Amin problem is, bro. He's too convoluted, so he puts too many bars into one scheme or one bar or one whatever. So his rounds to me seem very condensed. If he took out, I don't know, about 500 words, he could probably make his round better, but he says too much. And when you do this and do this and do this and do this and build up, the punch better be crazy, because you build up for too long. You put so many words before you start rhyme, before you hit that rhyming point. If that punch doesn't hit, it can be very deflating for you. He had a couple moments like that. Long build up, huge letdown. Long build up, huge letdown. He was good in the third. I think he should have switched it up a little bit more. I got him losing the battle. But salute to him. You know what I'm saying? I think he earned his respect in this battle. He earned the fact that he belongs in battle rap in terms of battling certain people. And he's going to be able to hang with certain people. Like, he's not no pushover. Like, you can just be like, yo, this is just an easy dub. That ain't really him. And I kind of think maybe him versus Show Off would actually be pretty interesting now on RBE. Him and Show Off might be pretty interesting on RBE. That's pretty much the recap right there, man. John, you got to get the mics fixed. You got the crowd. You got the venue. You got Avocado in the building recording, doing the pay-per-view. But the mics fucked up? Come on, man, nigga. You tripping, bro. There ain't no way you put this much money in this event and the mics ain't right. That definitely can't happen. And they do a disservice to the battlers. I got to keep it real with you. Do a disservice to the battlers. But salute to you, man. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. You probably ain't even through an event this big in Atlanta before. I'm trying to think back to, has Bullpen ever really been sold out like it was today? This might be the biggest event John has thrown. So salute. So you live and you learn, man. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's all about growth at the end of the day. To everybody I met that's watching this recap, man, obviously I don't know your name, but salute to y'all, man. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. And it just shows, man, you can go to venues, man. You know, I saw D.I. the Henny Man there. It's no issue. You know what I'm saying? I know people be wondering, like, what the vibe is going to be like. We don't talk, you know what I'm saying? Unless they come up to me. I'm not really coming up to them. But at the end of the day, it's no issues. You know what I'm saying? It's just difference of opinion, misunderstanding, whatever the case may be. It's never no real issue. So salute to everybody that I met tonight. And that's it, man. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be no hater, man. Stop being a hater. You cannot be a hater all your life. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, man. Holla at your boy.